Hey guys, just wanted to little video on a Q&A. Some people asked me the other day, terrible video here, so holding it up. Some people asked me the other day some advice on looking at properties and what they should ask the agents and what they should do and how they should act. And so I thought, great topic for me to send out here to everyone. So if you are interested in how to become a sophisticated buyer when going and looking at open houses and properties, or even just a, a looky-loo who knows a lot more about what's going on than someone else, jump on here, ask me any questions you have, and we'll be answering any at the end here or throughout as you go along. First of all, I want to say when you do go to an open house, be honest, be upfront. The agents are there working, and that's their job, and they're getting paid for it if the property closes. So just be honest. If you have an agent you've committed to, which means that you've signed a agreement to work with them, tell them, I have an agent, I've signed up with them, and here's their information. And they should really, they should actually respect that, and they legally and ethically need to do that. So you should be okay with that. So some things that you should really ask here. I wrote a few things down. First of all, when you walk in, you should have someone greet you. Look for an agent who's already up and there. If it's super busy open house, it may be difficult for one agent to really get to everyone. But you should have someone that's greeting you. They may or may not be asking you to sign in and provide contact information. Rarely, I've had to do it in some cases where a seller has requested that no one come in unless they sign in, and that could be for safety or for personal concerns from the seller. And so, respect that if that's the case. But they should also tell you immediately, hand you maybe a flyer and tell you a little bit about the property, like the size of the property, the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, other unique features about the property, and the price. And then they may start asking you some questions. But then there may be time you may take a look at the property, or you may do it up front, but you want to ask a couple of your own questions. And one of the questions you really should ask is this their listing, or are they hosting the open house? The reason you should ask that is it will tell you if they have as much intimate knowledge about the property as maybe the listing agent does, having spoken with the seller directly. Now, if you like the agent that is there, don't be hesitant to work with them, even if it's not their particular listing. A couple other ones real quick to let you know about. Ask how long the property has been on the market. Today, in our market up here, properties really aren't on the market for more than a week or much longer than that. I mean, the average days on market is about 30 days, but that takes into account some of the higher end and some of the ones that are overpriced that are sitting. So ask how long the property's been on the market, because if it has been 35 days on the market and it's another open house, there's not that many people, you may know may be worth coming in and writing an offer. You never know. Ask if there are any offers and if they or their firm are representing any of the current offers that are on the property, if there are. This helps tell you, because if it is the first weekend or the first time it's open and the house is just crawling with people, it's a good opportunity or a good house that people are wanting. So you need to know if they're representing someone or if their office is. So that way you can talk with your agent and say, hey, yeah, we found out. And actually, a lot of these things are what agents should be asking. So this is what we ask on behalf of our clients. We ask a lot of these so we can drill down on what strategy to use to get the property at the best price for our buyers. And then a last couple, which you can actually probably ask before that last one, but why are they moving, the sellers, and where are they going? And again, we ask these, at least from the real estate side, the agent side, we ask these in order to discover the motivation for the seller. And that can help us in our negotiating with the other agent. And again, it goes back to how many other offers are on the property and what the situation is, but those are just real quick, 3 or 4 things to ask when going to open house. So to recap, a couple things to ask are, or to be honest, let people know if you're working with someone, give them their contact info if you are working with someone. Second, ask If it was their listing, ask why they're moving and where they're going. Ask how long it's been on the market, and ask if there are any other offers, and if the agent themselves are representing or another agent in their office is representing the buyers on those. If you have any questions, feel free to call us over at 805-617-0774. We're going to continue to give some advice on what to do in looking for properties, as well as later this week we'll actually have some advice on 5 tips to stage your home. So stay tuned to that. So if you want to know, hey, how can we get our home prepared? We don't want to pay $5,000 for a stager or information like that. What are just some, quick things we can do to get our home ready and looking its best light to help us out? And if you ever have any questions, again, call me and we're here to help. Thanks.